Just before we start this video, if there's anyone who's looking to join a Grid Autosport club, I will be setting one up when the game starts, and I'll be looking to make some videos, so if there's any YouTubers who happen to be watching, leave a message in the comments section, and we'll try and sort something out for a series. Hello there guys, it's Niran here, and welcome. Today I'm going to be going through a Grid Autosport video today. There was a new game announced by Codemasters. It looks insane, it looks absolutely incredible. It's called Grid Autosport, and basically Codemasters are going back to focusing on racing rather than Grid 2, which, you know, wasn't great. It was quite fun to make videos of, but it didn't really focus on racing enough. Literally, Codemasters has gone straight back to their roots, back to when TOCA was, was the thing. It's going to have touring cars, I was going to say British Formula 3. I think it's just Formula 3 in general. There's a shed load of tracks. There's endurance racing, racing in the dark again, all sorts. I'm going to go through all the features in a moment, but as I said in the intro, I'm going to be starting a club, if you like. It's going to be a little bit like pro clubs on FIFA, on Grid Autosport when it comes out late June. So if there's anyone watching, you don't actually have to be a YouTuber. If there's anyone watching who would be interested in being part of a series that I will be doing on that, it'll just be like a funny moments sort of series, like a GTA series in that sense. Just going through funny moments and all that happen online on Grid Autosport. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment in the comments section, and I'll try and sort something out with you. Nevertheless, the new features that are going to be in this game are insane. Now, I don't know what platforms it's going to be on. I don't know if that's been announced yet. I know it's going to be on PC because the footage from the trailer is on PC. If you haven't seen the trailer, go and check that out really before watching this. It looks insane. It's on the Facebook page, it's on the Twitter page of Grid and possibly Grid 2, probably Codemasters as well. But yeah, so I'm going to go through some of those. In terms of the cars that are coming in, you've got touring cars, you've got the Chevys and the BMWs, the Chevy Cruisers and the BMWs that were on Grid 2, and you've also now got Ford Focuses like you see in the BTCC coming in as well. Then they've got endurance racing going through the dark, a bit like the Le Mans 24 Hours that was featured on the original Race Driver Grid. You've also got Formula 3 racing. There's Raven West who are coming back, the team of old on the original Race Driver Grid that you were always striving to beat, which leads me on to something else in a second. All of that sort of shenanigans. Mercedes, BMW, like stock car racing, street racing. I'm going to assume there's going to be some sort of demolition derby involved as well, although they did implement that into Grid 2 eventually as a DLC. But yeah, so they've brought a team system back. They've brought a team system back as well. After the cars, they've brought teams back, so you can join teams, create teams, move to different teams, have teammates, male and female teammates apparently, and you can command what they do during a race. You can say whether they need to defend a position, whether they need to go forward, whether they need to be aggressive, be defensive, whatever they need to be doing in that specific situation. What else? What else is there? Yes, so teams. Raven West are coming back, which is awesome. I mean, that's really good. I've seen the cars, the liveries look great as well. So I'm going to assume if they're bringing back teammates, they'll also bring back the driver's rating system that you used to have on Race Driver Grid, the original one where you could be sort of in the top 500 drivers in the world. So I'm assuming they'll bring that back as well. So not only that, but there's going to be an absolute shed load of new tracks coming in. There's going to be Nürburgring, we've got Sepang, Yas Marina's still there, I think Brands Hatch is still there as well. So there's just a huge amount of, literally they've gone to town with racing. You've got a shed load of circuits. I think there's 22 in total. Yarama's back as well, which was on the original Race Driver Grid. The Spanish track, I do believe that is. Yeah, I think it's Spanish, or Portuguese, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's Spanish, though. So there's 22 tracks, like fully blown race tracks. There's also then a load of routes through cities and stuff, which adds up to over 100 tracks. So really, they are going, all out, really all out on designing these tracks, implementing a load of tracks. Hopefully they'll bring back Spa as well, Spa-Francorchamps, which was on the original Race Driver Grid as well, and then got taken out for Grid 2. A lot of people weren't happy with that. Cockpit cam's back from what I've seen on the trailer and what I've seen on screenshots, so unless they're just teasing us with that and it doesn't happen to be in there, but based on the screenshots, which I will be hoping to show on the screen in the background, I'm hoping I'm allowed to do that. I'm not showing the trailer, or else I'll be breaching some sort of copyright issues. But yeah, I'll be showing those in the background. I'm sure there's a few cockpit ones, especially a Formula 3 one as well. We've also got a new handling system, which is apparently a lot more sort of towards the simulator sort of end of the scale compared to the original Race Driver Grid. Really, the handling on Race Driver Grid, the first one, was pretty dire. I mean, it was a great game. Like, it was probably one of the best racing games I've ever played. In fact, probably the best, along with the original TOCA Race Driver on PS2. That's completely by the by. The handling wasn't great, so it's a lot more simulator like that, not fully fledged like, you know, Forza Gran Turismo style simulator, else that would be a little bit too much. That would be a little bit too much. But it is a little bit, you know, more simmy in that sort of sense. The career, I've sort of been through that in terms of the teams that we're getting back, Raven West and all that, and the fact that you can have teams and teammates, and you can join teams and have sponsors and all that. Much like Race Driver Grid, I think they've basically just gone straight back to that in terms of the career. It's a lot more open in terms of what you can do as well. You don't have to do set events per season, if you like. I'm guessing there'll be seasons as well, so it's not like Dirt 3 or the original Grid in that sense. If you just want to do touring cars for your whole career, you are quite within your rights to do that. Same if you want to do Formula 3, or if you want to do more than one, if you want to be an endurance driver and a touring car driver, or a touring car driver and an open wheel racing driver, then that is completely fine. You can do that as well. So it's really, you know, there's not restrictions in that sense. And then after that, I think I've pretty much gone through everything in terms of the career, in terms of the cars, tracks, and handling. So anything offline. Online, I'm going to assume it's going to be pretty similar to Grid 2, but with the addition of clubs. Now, if you know a game called... Oh, what's the game called? It's coming out on PS4. Drive Club, that's the one. I was going to do a series on it, but they've just postponed it coming out until when this new game comes out as well, Grid Autosport. So yeah, they're introducing that sort of similar thing. If you play FIFA, it'll be much like pro clubs in that sense. As I said at the start of the video, I'll be looking to do a series with other YouTubers and you know, any subs that want to do that as well. So yeah, just feel free to leave that in the comment section if you want to be part of that series. I'm going to be asking around for different YouTubers. I'll try and get like sort of 4 or 5 in that series. So if you watch any sort of GTA Funny Moments videos, it'll be sort of like that, just on a racing game. But yeah, so you can join teams of your friends. You can create liveries for that team. You can race against rivals, race against other clubs around the world, I will assume. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it, you know, half of this stuff I've been saying is sort of, I'm assuming it based on what information we've been given so far on the Codemasters blog. I'll leave links to Codemasters blog, the Twitter page, the Facebook page, all of that, so you can stay informed as well. But nevertheless, I'm hoping you've enjoyed this video, and I am seriously looking forward to this video, to this game even. I'm not looking forward to the video I'm making. That's not the point. Look, I'm looking forward to the game is what I'm trying to say. I think it's going to come out June 24th to June 27th, so it's pretty soon, to be quite honest. It's a great time for me because it's, you know, it's a few weeks after my exams have ended, so I'll be able to blitz an absolute load of videos out on that. Career walkthroughs, random online moments like I do for like Sprint Mode and Grid 2. Hopefully that club series as well. Just random crash montages, random montages in general. Just anything like that. So that'll be really good. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure you guys are as well that are watching this video. If you enjoyed, if this was an informative video to you, like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you enjoyed the video that much. Don't forget also links to informative places will be left in the description. It's been an absolute pleasure ranting at you guys today. I hope you have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.